I am extremely excited about this new Monster Hunter update, and not just because they dropped all the new monsters, but because at the end of the roadmap, the game devs suggested that there is going to be a Capcom game collab with Monster Hunter Wilds. And this update drops on April 4th, but you know what comes out April 3rd? The Devil May Cry animated series that Netflix has been cooking up, and I'm so excited. I'm wondering if it's got anything to do with the Devil May Cry series. That will literally have me glued to the chair playing this game if that is the case, because in Monster Hunter World, you guys remember that they did in fact also have a Devil May Cry collab, so it would only make sense. But anyways, besides my speculations, we saw here that they dropped the Mitsune monster, which is a monster that came out in Monster Hunter Rise. It's actually a water monster, a very annoying water monster to fight, and I'm actually very excited to fight this one again. And the fact that they released some of the Monster Hunter Rise monsters already could be suggestive and indicative that there may be some cosmetics from Monster Hunter Rise coming out, and I really enjoyed the Monster Hunter Rise costumes, weapon designs, etc. It was all very Japanese themed and samurais and ninjas, and that's just like right up my alley. And speaking of samurais and Monster Hunter Rise cosmetics, obviously after hunting the Mitsune, we're going to be able to unlock the gears that come along from hunting. We got the little palico right here with like a little Ambu mask and a straw hat with the umbrella. I'm wondering if we'll be able to get the greatsword umbrella, because that was a thing too. And of course the male and the female gear. The male looks like a samurai and the female looks like a shrine priestess. It's all very cool. And I'm sure that if you unlock layered armor, which you should have already, you can change the colors. They will also be dropping the art-tempered Ray Dao. Everybody has been talking about how this guy was always very extremely annoying to fight. He wasn't that memorable to me. As a matter of fact, I was extremely excited that they brought in my boy, the Ebony Otogaron. That has always been my favorite monster to hunt. And its gear. I already got the dual blades for it. I main dual blades. Those are my favorite weapon designs in the entire game. We got some armor here from the Ray Dao. It almost looks like a combination of like either shinobi or samurai type armor, because the palico does look like he's got samurai armor on. No, that is a samurai helmet, as a matter of fact. And then a naginata. Moving on, we got Soshia. We're going to be able to fight him again, apparently. And I am loving the gear that comes from it, dude. It looks like something straight out of like heaven, but like hell at the same time. It's almost like a Nephilim style. And dude, just look at that greatsword. That greatsword looks insane. The dual blades as well, they kind of remind me of Ebony and Ivory, now that I think about it. I'm sorry, not Ebony and Ivory. Well, yeah, yes and no, because Ebony and Ivory are white and black as well. But I was actually thinking about Oblivion and Oathkeeper. So they're looking really cool. I know my wife is going to lose her mind when she sees the wings on this. And then we have the palico gear as well. It's like a little angel, and then it just turns into like this slob monster darkness Nephilim, half demon, half angel possessed thing. I don't know what it is, but it looks wicked. And then of course we have the new location, the Grand Hub, the Grand Gathering Hub. Everybody's been asking about this. You're going to be able to do arm wrestling with your friends, a bunch of mini games like barrel bowling, I think it was. And then there's going to be new arena quests, in which we're actually going to have, and I don't know if they had this before. I don't remember because I never looked into it. But 100% I would have known, because me and Neko do a lot of very competitive ranked stuff. But you're going to be able to do speedrunning challenges to be on a leaderboard. And then in duos, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe it also said in squads of 4, where you can unlock these pendants that you get, you know, to kind of like rock them and show that you're up there in the ranks. But that's definitely fun, and it's gonna be something cool. It might even open up an avenue into like Monster Hunter esports and stuff, because I remember that there was a league at some point that tried to do that, and it had to do with speed running. I know that Team Darkside is always doing speed running, so it's kind of cool. I want to see how far they go, and if there's other people that are going to be able to live up to the level of Team Darkside. There's going to be some free cosmetic DLC packs as well, with some old school emotes, as well as some free cosmetics. And then we got these cool mount armors. Kind of reminds me of the mounts that you used to be able to put in on Final Fantasy 14 on your Chocobo. Really cool. We got like a angel and a demon darkness looking one. We got this wedding couples emote. I'm sorry, not wedding. We got this proposal emote. And then we got these little fairy things that they kept showing. I don't know exactly what these are. I don't know if I've gotten far along in the game enough to see these, or they might just be another thing that follows you, like a Navi. Within the cosmetic DLC pack, you'll also be able to customize your camps and personalize them a little bit more. We got these funny chairs that they displayed. And then there's also going to be the spring celebration event, where everything's going to have like cherry blossoms. It's going to be very Japanese themed. You're going to have cosmetics, pendants, as you can see, unlockables and events. And as you can see here, this is the roadmap. They're going to drop the Mitsutsune, the Grand Hub, Soshia, the Arena Quest on April 3rd and Friday, April 4th. And then on Tuesday, April 22nd through May 6th, it's going to be the Festival of Accord, the Blossom Dance, which is the Cherry Blossom Spring Festival, as we saw. They always do this in a lot of the games, and they always do a great job. And then right after that, on April 29th through May 20th, and then April 30th through May 21st, are Tempered Raid out. And then at the end of May, that's where the Capcom collaboration is going to be. So this will be when we find out if the Capcom collab will be Devil May Cry. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. We just got to keep an eye on that. But regardless, I'm very excited. Those Capcom collaborations always bring free cosmetics that you can always grind with your friends, which include a lot of stuff for your weapons, palicos, and then just your overall layered armor. That's usually what it is. And then a monster that we have either fought or sometimes even a new monster. And then what was cool is that they, at the end of the update, they teased the second update, bro. And for the life of me, I cannot tell what the heck this monster is. All they showed was this monster killing another monster and then like it's clawed right over it. There's fire in the background and it looks like a reptile. So if you guys know what that monster is, let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to know what this is so I can get an idea. I haven't played Monster Hunter in about 2 or 3 years. The last one that I played was Rise. I played Monster Hunter World all the way through Iceborne and all the updates and stuff. So I'm just getting caught up again with Monster Hunter Wilds, and I just beat the main story. So we're looking to get into this. Pumping out a lot of content. Very excited about Monster Hunter Wilds. It's doing great. Everybody's loving it. We got so definitely if you're a new player, stick around. We will be dropping tips and tricks, talking about the hidden combos in the game for each weapon and different builds for like healers, heavy damage, max defense, etc., and even like elemental builds. If you don't know what any of that stuff is, definitely do stick around. We will break them down and explain them in future content. But that's pretty much it. We got an event. We got 3 new monsters, bunch of new cosmetics, ranked speed running, which is crazy, and then the teaser for the summer 2025 update. If you enjoyed the video, guys, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more content. Peace out.